Another example of something that the government could do to make it worse today, there's fears that the price of eggs could go through the roof to as much as $15 a carton, because the ministers from all the states are meeting this week to discuss the potential of bringing forward a ban on caged eggs from 2046 to 2036. And farmers are saying, well, we've planned for 2046. If you do that, I'm going to have to rebuild all these things. That will necessarily drive prices through the roof and leads to a reduction in the number of eggs that are available in the market. They did it in New Zealand, and that's exactly what happened. I mean, why, when we've got a cost of living crisis right now, would we be talking about putting more pressure on any part of the food market in particular?
Exactly, Caleb. I mean, you can blame to some extent the bad policy coming out of Canberra, because they are sitting up there totally disconnected from the lived experience of 26 million Australians. But it's just as much coming out of the state governments in the capital cities. I mean, this is a combination of both state and federal. And you're exactly right. The last thing we should be doing now is embracing anything in some pie-in-the-sky target that we want to reach in 10 or 20 years' time, which will have a very direct and immediate impact on living costs. When we've got living costs going up across the board, and you've got the challenge of interest rates, which is a form of living cost addition in its own right. Anybody that's got a mortgage, it's just as much an increase in their living cost as it is for those extra power bills, those extra food costs, those extra service costs across the board.